Everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a video that I've been wanting to do for quite a while, but this month has been crazy, and that is the tutorial with my androgyny palette. I could not wait to get my hands on this baby, and I bought it the second it launched off of Beautylish, and I got it a few days later, and here it is in all its glory. It does come with a mirror, but I don't want to blind you guys. You get, 10 shades. And they are beautiful. The pigmentation is there, the pan sizes is there. Super Jeffree. And this is his take on a natural palette from what I remember reading. To me, not super natural, but I did notice a lot of other beauty bloggers stuck with more of the natural shades. So I went ahead and created a look with the greens and the blues for you guys today. And of some glitter, of course. So if you're interested in seeing how I created this fun look, then keep on watching. So right now I just have on foundation. I used NARS Sheer Glow, and I have on concealer, which is the Shape Tape, and some powder and eyebrows. That is all I'm wearing. I did go ahead and already prime my eyes using the Eden primer from Urban Decay, and this is what we're going to be using today. I've seen a few looks already with this palette, not that many, but I've noticed a lot of people sticking more towards the top row of natural colors, so I am going to be using more of the green and blue colors today, because why the hell not? And I'm sure you guys don't want to see the same natural look that you see in 5,000 times anyway, so I'm thinking the greens and the blues, and I'm going to break out one of these Stila Magnificent Metals because I adore them. So that's my game plan. Let's see how it goes. Let's zoom you guys in. First thing I'm going to do is just put a plain shadow over my whole lid, and I'm going in with this Beauty Killer palette with China White. You could use any skin tone kind of color that you like, and I'm just going to dust this across the whole eye, more so to set the primer. This step is optional, but this is the only color or shadow I'm going to be using from any other palette, because I don't like having to use another palette, but there is no matte skin tone color in the Jeffree Star one, and because I'm using like blues and greens, I want a little something there first before I go in with anything else. So the next thing I'm going to go in with is Safe Word, which is the transition-y type shade in the palette. More neutral. It's not that light, so if you're pale like me, it's really not that light. You're going to see now as I start the eye look. So I'm just putting this on the outer V and in my crease, just lightly. This is a MAC, I think 224 brush, I think it's called. It's so worn off. Yeah, 224. So you're just going to blend this guy in there. And this is going to serve as our transition. If you're wondering what I used on my eyebrows, it's Soft Brown Anastasia Dip Brow. And then I just cleaned it up with the NARS Creamy Concealer, the one in the pot. Some of that going on, we could start with the fun part. Now, the next color I'm going to go in with is Military. This green is one of the reasons I was super excited about this palette. This is going to be the main crease color I'm going to be using. I'm going to deepen with the blues. Morphe Y19 brush and Military, this green shade. I have not used this yet, so, well, I've used a couple colors, but I've not dipped into this green yet, so we'll see how it looks. But I really like that he put this color in the palette, because not a lot of companies have colors like this. Okay, so when mixed with Safe Word, it does give a little bit of a pukiness, but I still feel that that transition there is important. I'm just going to keep building it until I have what I'm going for. I'm going to go in with Poison, which is the teal shade next to it, and this is a Sigma E45 small tapered blending brush, so it's just a smaller blending brush. It comes to a little bit more of a point. And I'm going to start building this in my outer V area. I'm gonna bring it in a little, but I want it to stay under the green. Go back and forth between the green and the turquoise to make sure that the blend is a little more seamless. Last but not least, I'm going to be going in with Swallow, which is the deep bright blue. And this is going just in the outer corner for a little more depth with that outer V shape. And going above it all to try to add a little more of that green. I do feel like the colors are blending together a bit more than I would like. That's just something I'm fine with his shadows. Like, they're really good, but they can be kind of annoying at the same time. Like, I feel like if I was using MAC, you'd see more differentiate. You'd see like where each color was a little bit more, where these kind of go together. But it does look really nice and deep, so I ain't mad at it. I'm gonna go ahead and smudge these on my lower lash line as well. And I'm just gonna use a small brush to do that. This is just a little guy that came in one of the new Dose of Colors palettes, which I got both of, the Marvelous Mauves and the Baked Browns, which I really like. So if you guys are interested in those, maybe I'll do my next tutorial with one of those palettes. So now I'm going to blend these same shades under my eye for my drop shadow, and I'm going to start with Military. And then Poison, the teal color. And then Swallow, the blue color, just in the outer section. For the lid, I'm going to use this Stella Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow, and this is the one Diamond Dust. It's a little more sheer than some of the other shades, and it's just like a metallic silver with different reflex in it. It's not very sheer to me, but it's beautiful. I'm just using the applicator it came with, and I'm putting on like the front 2/3 of the eye. Down a little bit while that dries and sets a little more in place. And then I'll check if I need to add a little more in any spaces. So while that finishes up drying, I'm going to go in with the Marc Jacobs Miracle Filter, where you have the contour and the banana powder. And I'm going to put the banana powder under my eyes, down my nose, middle of my forehead, over my lip, chin, and over here. Now I'm going to contour, just using a Morphe brush. I'm contouring under the lip. This will put some depth there and push this back, making the bottom lip look more pouty. I'm going to go down the sides of my nose. Just to slim that out a little bit. Let me zoom you guys out. Then I'm going to do my cheekbones. Tiniest bit on the forehead. Some blush, and I'm just going in with MAC's Buff, which is like a nude color. I didn't want anything too crazy for blush today, because the eyes are a bit intense. And then for highlight, I kind of wanted to use either one of the new Kylie Jenner ones I have or the Anastasia one, but I thought it'd be fitting to use Jeffree Stars since this was his eyeshadow that I went with today. So I'm going to be going in with Ice Cold Skin Frost brush, which I don't normally use that often for highlighting. So here's Ice Cold. I dip my fan brush in, You start building that up on my cheekbone. And a little down the center of the forehead. Because women have domed foreheads, so this will show off the roundness and it's just like a feminine look. And then I'm going to put a little on my nose. It's cute and in right now. Right, that feels pretty frosty. Now we can go ahead and go back to the eyes for a moment. With my eyes, I'm going to add a little bit of that Skin Frost as well. I'm going to place some under my brow bone to help lift that up. And just have a little highlight on the eye. I really like Ice Cold for over there. I think it's a really nice little highlight. And I'm going to pop some on my inner corner of my eye as well. And lashes. For bottom liner, I'm going to be using this Marc Jacobs Bright Blue eyeliner. These eyeliners are amazing. Definitely want to grab some full size and some more of them. I'm trying to see if this is the shade. I don't know, but if they're gel eye crayons, and this is a bright blue one. So I'm going to put this on my waterline. Intense and beautiful. I just love these eyeliners. On top, I'm just going to do a wing liner with the Kat Von D Trooper liner pen, which is my favorite, the tattoo liner. Christina number 43 lashes. I get these off Amazon. I like to roll them first because it makes them a little rounder to fit the eye. I snip off the front little corner just to ensure that they will fit my eye well, and then add some glue, and I've been using the Duo brush on glue. This is actually the first time I've worn lashes, or I'm gonna put on lashes since I had LASIK. And I let them sit for about 30 seconds or so that they can get really tacky, so they stick really well to the eye. This eye look looks great. It's not completely how I envisioned it, but it looks really pretty. I'm going to do my lips. I am going with Posh Spice from Jeffree Star, just to match with everything. I'm not using a lip liner. So here is the final look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. It was a lot of fun to create this really pretty look for you guys. It's super like glam but grungy at the same time, and I totally dig it. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up or subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Mwah.